Hi everybody, it's Steffi and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a Empties video. In there I will have my on deck products and my no thank you. So let's start with the Empties. I do actually have this organized this time, so hopefully it will go better than my last couple videos. But starting out with the Empties, we're going to do skincare first. So I have actually started using the colloid, I don't remember how to say it, but the acne patches. So I still have one packet of these left, but these are by Cala and they're the salicylic acid. I did also get some from Panoxyl, but I'm not done with these yet, so these are almost done now. Then I did get a sample from Sephora of the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. So I used that. I actually really liked it, so I did buy the full bottle of that, which I will be using up. And I started with eye creams. As you guys know, in my Mega Drop haul for skincare, I did order some eye creams, so this was kind of like to see if I could actually get in the practice of using them. So this one's by Hard Candy, and it's the Maryland's Morning Mousse. This actually does have, from what I gather, a lot of glycerin in it, and I've used it all up. It also did come with this cute little spatula, which I never used, but this was a good eye cream to start with. I don't really think there's any actives in here, but this was a whipped eye cream. So on deck for that, I have the choice item I got from BoxyCharm for December, the algenist eye cream, which I have opened and I can show you now. So it is like a moussey consistency, and I am using that, so that actually has to go back in my skincare fridge. But for moisturizer, I finished up the Skin Aesthetics. There is probably a couple uses left in here, but not very many. As you can see, I've used up almost all of it, so that is pretty much done. And I have on deck for that, you guys saw this in my Mega Drop haul, this is the Tarte Baba Bomb. So there it is, and when you open it up, it has one of these, and you just push it down and there's your product. I only use one pump on my face because I do use a lot of skincare, but I really do like this, and I think I might just keep the container just because I love this from Tarte. It's so freaking cute. Moving on, let's do a little bit of body care before we get into the makeup. I tried a Bath & Body hand soap. These are nice. The only thing I'll say is once the bottle gets like almost empty, it falls off my sink, and I don't like that at all because it bothers me. But as for the scent of these, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me, but I don't know, I might keep one just for the pump. But yeah, I got a bunch of these for my birthday, and I thought, well, you know, might as well just use them. So yeah, no qualms about that. Then y'all know I love some Fenty, right? I tried their little sample size of the Buff Rider and the Butter Drop. So this is the Butter Drop Mini, and I wanted to try it. It does have mango extract in it, and it is giving me a little bit of a mango scent, like almost mango, and I don't want to say cinnamon, but it reminds me of like an apple crisp, but with mango instead, so like a mango crisp. But it's very subtle. It's not like super gourmand and heavy. But yeah, I used her up in about 2 weeks. So I did order the large one from Sephora, and when that comes, I will be using that. But I'm going to keep this container because this container is actually really nice for traveling. So that is that. Let's get into the makeup. So for Empties, we'll start with Empties, and then we're going to do my no thanks because everything in there, aside from a brush and 2 sponges, are makeup. So for primer, I am finishing up the Marshmellow primer. This is the big one. This one does cost like $18 to $25. I've had this and I've been using it for a while on and off in between the Honey Do Me Up and this one, but yeah, this is almost gone. It's nice, but it's just a primer. There's nothing special. I like the pump on it, but now that it's running out, I can't like put it sideways in my makeup bag or anything. I have to have it standing up so that the pump can get the product out. But yeah, nice product, just kind of expensive. So then for foundation, I have two. So you guys know I love the L'Oreal Infallible right here. It is a little bit too radiant for me. Like if you see my face right now, it's not that bad. This one does make me look pretty oily, and for somebody that has just normal skin, I don't understand. Like I thought in the middle of winter would be a good time to try a radiant foundation because my skin would be more dry, but it's still a little bit too radiant for me. What I will say is this is good if you want to like mix it in with a matte foundation so your skin doesn't get too dry. I have been doing that lately and I will show you that. But yeah, this one is all done. I do have another one because I'm going to keep mixing it in with my other foundation, but wearing it alone wouldn't really do that. But yeah, this one is empty. And then this one I've actually had for a while, and I don't even remember if I talked about it. But this is the Alamay Skin Protecting Comfort Matte Foundation. This one, it doesn't dry down matte. I think they got the finish on this wrong because it feels more radiant to me. It's okay, I just don't like the bottle because there's no pump, so you literally have to pour it out onto your hand. So this is what the top of mine looks like right now because I've been doing that. It's pretty gross. I don't like it. This for me would be a no thanks just because I don't like the bottle, but I am still using this up, so I've just been keeping it upside down on my vanity to mix in with my matte foundation. But yeah, I am not going to repurchase this, but I will say if you have sensitive skin, this probably would work for you. I just find it kind of expensive for a drugstore foundation, and I'm not going to buy it because I really like by L'Oreal. So instead of that, y'all, I talked about this foundation before, this Becca foundation. There is a bunch of these at our local Target right now on the west side, but I don't use it on its own because the product just moves around on your face. It doesn't dry down. It is, let me see, I don't think it says if it's a matte or not, but this definitely is one of those products where even if you set it, it's going to just move around your face. So I have been mixing it in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I've been using these two together so I can use up this. But if I just use any matte foundation, really, even if it's the Fenty ones, it will make my skin really dry and flake off, so I have to like use them together. But yeah, I'm trying to use up this one right now. So if that happens to you and you're looking for new foundations to try, one way to do that is, if it doesn't work, mix it in with a matte and you can use it up. So this is what I have on deck right now. It's working out pretty well so far. I have also the Fenty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation, and that one's nice on its own, but mixing it in with a matte, because if you see, I just really like the finish of that. So let's get into the no thank yous. I think you guys already probably saw this coming, but we're not going to talk about this palette. I have said enough about this palette. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody that is even a beginner, because this, even being experienced in eyeshadow, I can't blend this. And if I can't blend it, you're probably not going to be able to blend it either. If somebody did get this palette to work, will you please comment down below or hit me up on social media and let me know what you did, because I just think this palette sucks. This is a no thanks for me. I am throwing it into garbage. This is not donations, not going to be given away to friends or family. No, we're throwing it out. Y'all, I gave it time to fluff up. As you can see, it did. This brush is still way too dense for a powder brush. This brush I would use if you were gonna do like maybe a cream contour or something and didn't have any, well, you would have foundation on your face. I don't really know what I would do with this. I might give this away. I have to obviously wash it, but I probably won't buy any more Lottie brushes. But yeah, this was their powder brush, so that's a no for me, dog. Then these are those Arcelli sponges. This is the one that's a little bit more porous. Let me see if it'll focus. And then this is the other one. Y'all, I used them for a while, a couple weeks. I didn't really use this one because I with my sensory issues, I can't get behind the texture of that sponge, get it out of my hand. But this one, it just, I'm not good. I don't like it. So yeah, those gotta go. Then I did get this as a sample from Sephora. This is from Rare Beauty. It is a lip balm. I will show you that and swatch it. It's very cute for a mini. So if you look, it looks like a lipstick. This is actually a lip balm. So I'm going to show you that on the back of my hand. I mean, it's nice. It's not, I'm trying to blend it out here. You know, if you wear it for a little while, it's going to pretty much blend out to nothing. It's kind of like just a lip tint. It's nothing special. I would maybe wear this before bed or like on a no makeup day. This is in the shade Thankful. And you can see it right there. It's very cute. This is going to go in my makeup graveyard. I will keep it, and if I need a lip balm, I have this, but for me, it's not a shade that I would really use. I don't like the way that it feels on my lips. It's really like greasy. It's almost like putting Vaseline on your lips, and if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to use a lip oil. So I'm going to keep it, see how I feel about it in a while, but for right now, it's going in the makeup graveyard. Boop. Okay, so I tried this eyeshadow primer from Milani. As you can see, I did use quite a bit of it, but this eyeshadow primer is so weird because it doesn't get tacky. It has like a silicone feel to it when you put it on. It does not dry down to a sticky finish. It doesn't dry down to anything really. It's just, I feel like whatever is in here, whether it's glycerin or whatever, it's not. It says on the directions, apply to clean, dry lids, blend well from lash line to brow, allow to set for 30 seconds. But it doesn't set, so I'm like, what do I do with this? I might give this away because I think it's a good product to practice with. I think it's good to understand how eyeshadow primer works if you're starting eye looks, but for me, I'm like too advanced to use something like this because I know that this isn't doing what I want it to do, especially because now I'm using eye primer on certain parts of my face where makeup is peeling and not sticking. So yeah, that for me is a no thanks. No thank you. Goodbye. This is the last one, and then we are done. So I tried this Milani lip cream. As you guys know, I got this from Target. It's very pigmented. It has a nice doe foot on it, you know, kind of like a paddle doe foot. So it dries down to a matte finish. It really does. It has some staying power, you know, as long as you're not eating all throughout the day, it's going to stay on your lips. But the one that I am using now instead is the Sephora one. So it has a different type of doe foot, more like a lip gloss or lipstick, liquid lipstick would. As you can see, they're pretty much the same color. They give off the same finish when they're dry. I just find the Sephora one is a little bit better because it's not as drying. Is it a demi matte? No. I mean, it's not. I have it on right now, and as you can see, it's not going anywhere. And I just put this on about 10 minutes ago. So with this one though, it is so drying, you have to use something else with it, otherwise your lips are going to look like super crusty. The Sephora one doesn't do that. I can't get this stupid thing off the bottom, so I'm leaving it because I can't be bothered. But the only thing with the Sephora one is when you go to screw the lid on, it kind of gets stuck. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. See how it gets stuck? And then you have to like re-screw it on. So if you don't want it to dry out, just be careful. But yeah, this Milani one is a no thanks, which sucks because I did buy a backup of this one, so now I have to throw one that is completely not used away. But these also were from TJ Maxx, and I did get them about a month ago, and they were dropped around Halloween time at Walmart, so it's probably not a good idea that I keep them. So those will be a no thanks for me, dog. And that is pretty much it. That is all I have got this month. I think this is the shortest video I have did in a long time, but then again, these empties usually are pretty short. So that is that. If there's anything you guys want me to try for the following month, then let me know. Otherwise, yeah, I forgot to, what, did I mention this? I don't even know if I mentioned this. This is an empty, so the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This one is pretty much done. I've got like maybe this much left in it. It's very, very little amount, but there is still some product in here. Here's the doe foot. It's a little bit different. The shade that I've got in this is Pale. I think I talked about this in a previous video. So let me get to focus. Nope. Okay, so I did get another one of these, so I'm not going to show it on camera because it's the same exact product, but I really like this concealer. For me, finding a concealer that actually works, doesn't crease when you powder it, it doesn't oxidize, it blends out well, the product stays good at the amount of time you're going to use it. I just find this one is a winner for me, and I'm very picky about my concealers now, so glad to have this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else on my desk to talk about, so we are done. If you guys liked the video, leave it a like. If you're new, please subscribe for more makeup unboxings and other skincare related things, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!